Of course, you say, okay, let's wait to see what this guy brings to the table, pretty soon. Well, of course, let's talk about some of the traits that we've got, because it's crazy. I mean, I have to acknowledge it's crazy right there, looking at some of the runs that we have had, from these guys, and you ask the question, well, exactly, looking at the traits, looking at what's happening. The Dallas Mavericks trading Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round pick. This is a three-team deal that actually includes Utah Jazz, and of course, it goes on and on and on and on from there. But it has been crazy since right there in the NBA. Well, in the hours of today, we had the Boston Celtics. They had a victory to boost up. They got the better of Philadelphia 76ers. 8 points difference, 118 to 110. Now for the Memphis Grizzlies, they actually took the better of Milwaukee Bucks, 132 to 119 right there. And of course, it was quite the scene talking about those runs, and we have more. There's a lot to catch up on in the ever exciting world of sports. In tennis, there's been a lot, and of course, I'm sure a lot of people will be looking at what's coming. And of course, Robiers and Botic van der Zandschulp actually won the all-Dutch doubles final in Montpellier. Of course, Spain actually defeated Switzerland in the Davis Cup qualifier. France, Belgium, and Algeria-Hungary all progressed. I beg your pardon. France, Belgium, and Hungary have all progressed. However, telling the story right here, he says he's Eli Alexina, who is crazy. Yes, he tags him crazy, quote unquote. That's the man to beat on tour ahead of the Rotterdam Open. To let you know that there's something happening in Dallas. Davidovich Fokina is going to be up against Oud. Yes, that will be 7 p.m. today. Homeboy Holt will be looking to actually get the job done against the Spaniard. Of course, now they will be up against Eubanks. Jakarta will be up against Manarino. And of course, in the Davis Cup, we have the World Group going on. And of course, Gillen Meza is up against Lannis. We see how that one goes, and of course we'll serve you all the final updates are coming from that particular side. Anyways, as a matter of fact, as we switch on to football, there will be games going down today, and I'm sure that a lot of you want to fix your eyes on all the action, all the juicy details. Let's give you all the action that will be going down later on today. Chelsea in the Premier League will be up against West Ham United. It's a London derby, I tell ya. Of course, that game will be going on at 9 p.m. Just before that, 15 minutes before that actually, I'll be slopping some gelato. So watch out for the action between Cagliari and Lazio, my retro Lazio jersey. And of course, that's for Serie A action. Well, of course, in the La Liga, Girona will be up against La Palmas. That will be at 9 p.m. So straight on before those pieces of action, I'll be right here chilling at home. I'm sure some of you want to join me in watching all the action pieces. We have Lobby Stars hosting Ainba, the People's Elephants. The People's Elephants have been downtrodden for quite a while now. They have been trampled on. Now Lobby Stars, they want to wear their shoes, shoe bang bang, like KOB would say, and they want to, trample on the elephants again. Man, would you carry that shoe bang? No look at your face. People's Elephants, everything will happen now. Hey Guma, how do we do this? Lobby Stars, oh yeah, now waiting this up. Well, let's talk about Ada Bendel. Bendel Insurance at 4 p.m. An hour after the battle between Lobby Stars and Eimba kickstarts. We have Bendel Insurance against Katsina United. That one is looking juicy. Well. Rangers, where would you be at the Cathedral on a Monday? Well, of course, Rangers will be looking to do the job against Ikorodu City. Oh well, will they get it done? Ikorodu City did not score the goals, and lately they have been banking on set pieces. Will they get the job done against Rangers at the Cathedral? Rangers will be able to worship properly right there at the Cathedral. Well, of course, remember the Flying Antelopes, they have not had it easy in recent times. And Ikorodu City, Yaga boys, they've gone all the way from Lagos with some flair and some reeds, and they want to show them the reeds matters. Let's see what happens right there. At 5:30, We have some floodlights game, and of course it's Kwara United hosting El Kanemi Warriors. I'm talking about Kwara United. One of their stars, I'm talking about Emmanuel Ogboli, who has banked in a lot of goals this season. Presently the highest goal scorer for the team in the NPFL. Emmanuel Ogboli has left to. He has left to. You say no believer. Now it not happen be that. And of course there will be a lot of talking points right there, talking about the moves that we have seen right there in the NPFL in recent times. So of course the general transfer window, a lot of people still looking at the details right there, and of course we have quite a lot to touch on. We will touch on all of them. Alright, so Toby Ajiwale, we're waiting to get your bites right there. And of course we'll be getting feelers right from different centers in the NPFL, especially talking about what we've gotten as a matter of result. The number to call is 070 5555 1985. Oh boy, I'm looking at the NPFL and all the details that you have for us right here. It's quite interesting. It's quite interesting looking at some of the stories that we've gotten from the NPFL actually. And yes, I know a lot of people are looking at the Nigeria Premier Football League, and we've gotten from three teams right there. Let's give you the results that we got. The Match Day 22 across both. I told you earlier there will be 3 games. Maybe you should refresh your brains. Louis Stars against Yimba, that will be 3 p.m. Rangers against Ikorodu City at 4. At the same time, we'll be having Benin Insurance against Katsina United, and Kwara United will be locking hands with El Kanemi Warriors at 5:30 p.m. A game which will stretch from the evening sign right there to the floodlight. And of course, on Saturday, we got some games going down. Well, away from home, at home, Remo Stars did the job against Sunshine Stars in Ekere, defeating Sunshine Stars by 2-1. Sunshine Stars thought they could do the job, but they were playing right there at the home of Remo Stars because they had issues with their own stadium, and of course a lot of talking points regarding that. And now the Sunshine Stars of Akure, they made the move right there, and of course playing Ekere, they were defeated by Remo Stars. That's just it. And of course, Gwinga Ogumbote, yes, he was able to do something with his boys yesterday. He went all the way to Jaws. And of course, they scored a fine goal, a very beautiful goal right there. Looking at the goal from Tijani Kabir, who was made back-to-back goals for himself in back-to-back games in the league. The midfielder scoring a belter with his left foot from long range. A strike that will make likes of CR7, looking and glancing over his shoulder. But of course, if CR7 did it with his right foot, there's Tijani Kabir who was standing with his left foot. Right foot, left foot, 6 foot plus. Plateau United equalized just about a minute after Shooting Stars got their goal, and the gaffer had awards. Plateau United 1-0 with Shooting Stars. Abia Warriors defeating Akwa United. Waiting to happen, Kennedy Boboye. He was brought in here to be the savior, the messiah. And then of course he's gotten back-to-back defeats right there at the helms of affairs with Akwa United. Abia Warriors getting the job done in this one. Again, Emmanuel Amonike in charge right there for Arthur. This man has said, bring all the ex-internationals, I go beat them. Hima with Kano, he beat them. Well, Kano is not the coach, well, speaking technically. Well, then of course he defeated Zeyimba. He went on and did the job against Finidi. He did it against Finidi with 2-0. I remember he has done it recently against Louis Stars, defeating Daniel Amokachi. And of course, it was just touch and go for them. And of course, there was that beautiful goal. On a Sunday, Christian Maluku scored that beautiful bicycle kick right there. And of course, who says there are not beautiful goals in the NPFL? They are. Now you know one watch out. A lot of people looking at what happened right here in Nasarawa's, of course, game against Niger Tornadoes. 2-0. Nasarawa United defeating Niger Tornadoes, and of course, it was quite exciting. Anas Yusuf getting on the score sheets right there, and of course, a lot of people looking. Really, that game started. Anas Yusuf got his 12th, was it 12th goal, 13th goal of the season? It was quite crazy. And of course, Niger Tornadoes, they'll be looking hard like this. Canopy has a goalless draw against Bayelsa United, and of course it's raised a lot of eyebrows right there. Talking about Kano Pillars and their run this season, especially in recent games. Usman Abdullah, I don't know what's happening right there, but we have gotten something right there from the deck, right there of the Sai Musa Gida. Sai Musa Gida, the management under the leadership of Alhaji Ali Muhammad Umar, and they have suspended the club's technical advisor Usman Sharif Abdullah for 3 weeks due to the team's performance and his conduct towards fans immediately after the NPFL Matchday 22 goalless draw against Bayelsa United yesterday. I mean, barely at the game finished yesterday when we got this news, and of course they say Masugida struggled to find consistency in recent matches, despite having the likes of the Nigerian Pele, talking about Rabiu Ali, Ahmed Musa, Shehu Abdullah, amongst others in your ranks, and they've struggled to find consistency, securing only 1 win in their last 3 outings. They say this dip in form has raised concerns amongst the management and supporters, expect a higher level of performance from the team. Of course, there was a draw, the I told you just about now. He said Usman Abdullah's gesture towards the fan was deemed inappropriate by the management, leading to the disciplinary action. The club remains committed to maintaining professionalism and fostering a respectful relationship between the team and its passionate supporters. And in the interim, club legend and chief coach Ahmed Garba Yaro will take charge of the technical team. He will be supported by assistant coaches Abubakar Musa, Gambu Mohamed, Sulaiman Shuaibu, and Ayuba Musa as they work to stabilize the squad and improve results. They are telling us that the Pyramid City side will now shift focus to their remaining matches, especially the upcoming fixture in match day 23 against Remo Stars in Ikene. It's a crucial away encounter, but they'll be looking to bounce back and restore confidence. I don't want to, I don't know at all. Anyways, talking about some of those names in here. When I was a little kid, I used to read about the likes of Ahmed Garba Yaro. Who was a striker back then. They were doing great things. They talk about the likes of Gambo Moore. Oh boy, hope not. Revert names I tell you. I'm still young, I'm still young. I still be small picking. No good thing come. Anyways, talking about shooting stars. The Gaffer is speaking. I'm talking about the technical advisor of Shooting Star Sports Club 3SC. Benga Gumbata said it would have been suicidal had they seemed surrendered all points to Plateau United in that game yesterday. Anyways, in his post-match interview, he said he was actually disappointed over the failure of his team to win. However, he took solace in the fact that a point was secured, and of course he attributed the inability of his side to get a 7th consecutive victory. He actually said it was a momentary loss of concentration. And of course, he says, yes, if he had taken advantage today, he says it would have been a different ball game. But then, of course, he's saying 1 point on the road by this time is something. And of course, he said Plateau United showed a killer instinct. Anyways, I think I should just let you guys listen to it right there. The entire, interview with him, the entire post-match, and of course, we come back, to talk about more things right there. But let's listen to the gaffer himself, Benga Ogumbote, as he speaks right here.
At the end of 90 minutes, 1-1. You say your game plan?
If there was any working in the game plan, we were planning to win the game. So we say partially we had success, and we were not expecting an easy one, and we saw it. Sometimes a team will find himself in an unpleasant position. It's not a true reflection of what he's playing. That's it.
Alright, coach. Lastly, congratulations. 1 point on the ring for you. Still second on the log. With 1 game at hand to play. To worry. But looking at the situation, at some point in this game, your team came to life in the second half. They lost momentum after that goal. Wow.
Well, I think it's quite unfortunate we couldn't manage the goal. It was as a result of loss of concentration, and I think it was a big lesson. I'm sure we must have taken note of that. We take positive from it. We pray we never commit such an error any longer. It was an error on our part.
For those balls, your team feels to capitalize on those. Is it something you know better?
I know hear you.
I said for those balls, your team feels to capitalize on even one. Except for the goal which came from bottom to nothing. Do you regret that, and is it something you're looking at?
Yeah, I think that has been a perennial challenge. It's not peculiar with 3SC. Every club has this finishing issue, and we keep working on it until we get perfection. You understand? I think it was a big setback for us because we had such opportunity for a big club like Plateau United. Understand? You can see it. So, but sometimes it's like that. So all we need to do is what can we do from there? We still go back home. It's a club side. We need to make corrections, go back to the drawing board, and see that by His grace, maybe next time we don't have such opportunity, we take advantage. If we are taking the advantage, people will be talking of a different book. The thing is, as it may, 1 point on the road like this time is still sad.
Are you satisfied with the way your team defended in those games?
Well, I think, what do you want me to say? Do I have to say no? I have to say yes, because it would have been a suicider if we consider the second goal. Do you understand my point? You see, this is the challenge you have. When you have a point, a goal ahead, it's like you have not scored. That team has this, reserve this killer instinct in them to see that, okay, we can get it right. So they want to put in everything at that point in time. Let's not take it. It's finished. And you saw the way they came on us, and we were careless. And they were fighting for the second goal. So I think it wasn't a bad sign. I think we have 17 games to determine that. So nobody has won it, nobody has lost it. Everything in the Premiership league has equal right of winning it and equal right of not winning it. So until after 17 games, so that is when that will be determined.
Well, you have it right there by the Gaffer, and of course you have it right there from him. Let's talk about Shooting Stars still 2025 Oyster Federation Cup. We're having games going on at the Rubado Stadium in Yago, Ibadan. Starting from tomorrow, February 4th, 3 p.m. it will be Crown FC against Zan Liberty FC. Adeyemi will be locking us on Wednesday with Oyomesi. That game will also be at 3 p.m. Same stadium. Well, the day after on Thursday, we have been Shooting Stars against Oyolo. That game will also be at 3 p.m. But of course, how would you be on those days? You have to go watch those games and see how it goes. Okay, all right. Let's fly away right there from Nigeria. Let's go all the way out. I'm not going to be talking about the second round, TKO that Israel Adesanya suffered from the hands of Sardane Mavov. He's now losing his last 3 fights and 4 of the last 5. Some people questioning and asking, is the last Starbender's time over? I'm not going to talk about that too. I'm not going to talk him. Kevin Danso just made the move over to Spurs, and of course he actually did fail a medical with Juventus before securing that move. And of course a reminder that 6 months ago his move to Roma collapsed for similar reasons. Okay. Interesting. As Cesare Casade of Chelsea has made the move to join Torino on a permanent deal from Chelsea for 15 million euros. And of course, the deal for Kevin Danso, like I told you, from Houseland, it's a loan with an obligation to buy in the summer for around 25 million euros actually. West Ham United, they have a snap dropper, Evan Ferguson, right there from Brighton. And of course, it's a straight loan fee. And of course, we'll be looking at a permanent transfer add-ons and the salary covered right there by West Ham United. And of course, this guy had the medicals yesterday. Still talking about the transfer window, Real Madrid did receive a 300 million euros offer for Rodrigo from Saudi side Al Hilal, who are intent on replacing Neymar Jr., who's left for Santos. Also in the same vein, let's let you know that Patrick Dogu has been snapped up by Manchester United. He was unveiled alongside Aiden Evan. Just remember that Manchester United, they are going through hell. They had to snap up Evan. Andrea Bellotti, I never thought I would see this, but he's gone to Benfica, and it is a year we go, right there confirmed. New striker for Bruno Lage, as the deal is now verbally agreed with Carmel. The straight loan until June, and the salary is going to be covered right there for Benfica. I'm waiting to see the further details of the deal right there. The same vein, Borussia Dortmund have agreed a loan deal for Kane Chukwuemeka from Chelsea. It's a loan move and buy option clause included for value higher than £40 million release clause. Oh, come on. Loan deals are abundant. Agreement right there between Chelsea and Crystal Palace. Ben Chilwell is going on loan to Selhurst Park. And of course, we're looking at all the details right there. Well, of course, let's give it a swan. Manchester United's new signing. Make I tell you now. My people, they say name na Chinaza Ekpere. Yes, they say income from Umoji for Idemili North inside Anambra. And they say na name be that Patrick Chinaza Ekpere Dogu. They say the boy na Igbo boy. Alright, if you're from Igbo, you take on the Denmark, you play for the national team. And say now for inside Denmark, now in them born out. Facts, matter of fact. As a matter of fact. Now inside Copenhagen, now in them born out. And say in whole side, Umoji, inside Idemili North, Anambra. Patrick Dogu. Okay, now they look now. Manchester United, now don't collect. Okay. Alright, it's going to be interesting as we see all the fine details right there coming through from all the different sides. But this weekend it was quite interesting as we saw resounding victories, and I want to just give it to you straight on. I don't know how this thing take happen. Let's give it a full cycle. Today Brighton beat Bournemouth 5-0. Within that time frame, we can't look. 1 month can't beat Nottingham Forest, they say 5-0. So Brighton will beat Bournemouth 5-0. The same Bournemouth will beat Nottingham Forest 5-0. Can Nottingham Forest can't catch for this Saturday? Can't wipe them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, Jesus. 7-0. They don't even Brighton will score one. Brighton will beat Man U. Waiting we go see. Also to let you know, say Mohamed Salah, he don't enter number 6 for Premier League all-time scorer. Now so it be. Now so I draw the curtains this morning. Thank you very much for joining us. And of course it's BYE. Have a funky week ahead of you. Blessings.